morning.
Good morning, Simple Church.
We're here. You're here this week.
I'm here. I'm back. We're healthy for now.
That's right. Our daughter had the flu last week. Mallory's supposed to fill in with me. We had to replace your Blake. It was a downgrade.
Yeah.
But we're glad
he
you're here.
killed it. He did awesome.
He's fun.
Thank you, Blake.
Goodness. So we are here, full strength, ready to go for Backstage with the Simple Church. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's get it started, Mallory, the virtual lobby.
Check it out.
Watch.
If this music wasn't paying, she'd have left me in a minute. Left me in a minute. Oh, I'm looking for a girl that's fine. If I drive a Civic and she does not mind, riding in it with the windows down, cranking Steve, Winwood loud next to me. I'm looking for a girl who's seen past blown speakers and a broke AC in a two-seater with a 250,000 miles on the motor, and she was looking for that Range Rover. She just wants that. She wants that Range Rover. Just wants that Range Rover.
Mallory, Caleb works with me in the office. We decided we're going to start putting celebrity birthdays in there. I don't know if you noticed or not.
I was wondering who's friends with MJ up there.
Right. And Drew Brees. That was
Drew
actually
Brees.
Ray Rushton's
I know.
birthday.
I
Happy
was like,
birthday
wow,
to Ray.
we're killing it.
But if you want to be a part of the virtual lobby, send in a video, a picture. Each week we want to shout out your anniversaries, birthdays, pet birthdays, whatever you want to do.
celebrate you,
That's
whatever's
right.
special to you.
Be a part of the pre-show. Send it in. Simple Church app is the best way to do that. We'd love for you to be a part of the show. Because, Mallory, something like this week, there's a lot going on.
We had a busy weekend.
There's a lot happening.
Hope all of y'all did too.
That's right. So
Starting off with Super Bowl Sunday.
last Sunday, we got a little video that's going to play behind us of the Super Bowl party at Bojack's. They had a great time. Loved having everybody out
Look
to
at
do
that.
that. North Dallas had a party. All kinds of good stuff.
It's even if you're not cheering for football, like go team, the halftime, the food. I mean, what's there not to love about that?
I am going to say I was disappointed with the commercials.
Really?
I feel like it was a bad year for
I think I was
commercials.
too busy eating a lot of queso. Am I right, Nora?
That's right. Nora's over there. She partied with us. We were trying to get over the flu, so not as fun.
Yeah, enough about that.
Absolutely. But it was also, Mallory, Valentine's
Day on
Goodness.
Monday.
My
the day of
Valentine.
love.
Here's a fun fact people might not know. You never had a Valentine before me.
You were my very first Valentine.
Aw, you were like 19, though. Scott didn't like that. Scott's going to come on in a minute. But we had a great Valentine's Day. And some people in the Simple Church, Mallory, had some great stories because we went and asked your first date story over the weekend on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Follow us on Instagram at the MSMTV. That's old. That's the middle school. Follow the middle school at the Simple Church is the Instagram handle
Little
for Simple
plug,
Church.
free plug for you, Blake.
That's right. But look at this clip right here. Follow us on socials. You might get some stuff like this where we want to know. And there was one person in particular, Mallory, that I wanted to highlight today. So I think there's a picture maybe of this first date story. If not, we'll pull it. There it is. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us your first date. What was our first date? You remember?
Our first date was in Shreveport. You took me to the fine establishment of Moe's.
Fine dining.
We had some tacos, and then we went to play Frisbee golf.
Took you. You
Did
never
y'all
played.
know we have a Frisbee golf course here? Some of you don't like Shreveport. Well, now you know something else.
Didn't want to be cliche. Didn't want to do dinner to movie.
Yes, and I was home from college, and anybody else asking somebody on a date, you know what women don't love is surprises.
But Mallory,
And you didn't tell me what we were doing,
Oh, yeah.
and I had dressed nicely and did not have tennis shoes at all in the state of Louisiana because I was living in a dorm in Arkansas. So I panicked, but I figured it out.
and here we
It
are.
worked out. Still
15
worked
years
out.
later.
Little tip for you guys.
But
No.
Mallory, I want you to highlight that red box there because
Okay,
John Haigler's over there. He
look
might have
at
known this.
this.
I did not know this. Angie Haigler, not a big social media person.
So the question was, tell us where you went on your first date. And of course, we like to throw a few people under the bus every now and then.
That's what the show's about.
Right here, Haigler Angie, if you don't follow her.
She probably is not gonna like that.
She just posts a lot. Do you want to read it?
You can read it.
The movie Titanic. Did you know our pastor and beautiful first lady went to see Titanic as their first date?
That's awkward. There's some stuff in Titanic. It's a little
I
uncomfortable.
think you were going to sing the song, though.
That's
is
right.
What we talked about. Oh, wait.
Fa-
I'm just kidding. We'll save you. We got a lot of talent, but singing ain't one of them. And
There we go.
Titanic, I mean,
So it's
that
Angie's.
was 2 DVDs. That's what I remember.
That was a long
2
movie.
DVDs.
That's right. But Angie, it was her birthday this week. She's getting over being sick as well. Emma Haigler posted this about her.
Look,
Kids are the
I'm
worst.
Sure she loves that.
That's right. Embarrassing photos of Angie. But happy birthday, Angie. For the Titanic. We're going to have to ask Justin about that.
A Titanic-themed birthday is coming for you next year.
Boom.
And
All right. That's so funny. But speaking of shipwrecks, our friend Scott Odom's about to come on and talk about the Backstage with the Simple Church podcast. Mallory, if you want to slide over here.
Come on now.
There you go. Scott Odom, you host a podcast.
Yes. Hold on. I want to go back to the first date.
All right. You have a first date
Because
story?
I had a first date. I didn't show up for a first date. I slept through it. She still dated me. So
That's not good.
that's
That's a bad first
There you
impression.
go. That's my time, folks. No, I'm kidding.
Scott, tell them about the Backstage podcast.
Well, it's a podcast about Backstage. No, I'm kidding. No, it's a
really
great
didn't need to
podcast.
throw
If you've
him under
ever
the
wanted to
bus. He did
know,
it himself.
like the behind the story,
Yeah.
behind the story
We'll go with that.
of Simple Church, listen to the podcast. And then there's also just Evan and I just talking because we enjoy talking to each other.
We do.
No, I'm kidding. No, there's like
really, it's a great
It
podcast.
really is. No.
Stop.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
it's a great podcast. Please subscribe, download.
No, it really is. We talk about like topics of the day, like what's going on in the world today. It's a backstage look into Simple Church, so we talk like what's going on in our lives, our histories with the church, and like 20 years some of
Yeah.
us have been in this, so it's really
And
great.
when there's a guest or something we're talking about, y'all do a great job deep diving. More info if you want to
that's
find it.
that's all him. That's not me. I'm not a deep diver.
And
It's a
our
team
parents'
effort.
I'm a shallow
podcast.
guy.
We got a lot going
We
on
do.
here.
So if you're not a
I know.
podcaster, you don't normally listen to podcasts, there's an app on iTunes, the Apple Store. You can go. You can do it on Spotify if you're a Spotify listener. They're trying to get more
I
into
like
podcasts.
the pointing.
This
Any
is what it's for. I wish it was
podcasts are
touchscreen. We need to get
available.
one that you can do the
That
weather.
would be really. Yes, I could come on and do the
That'd
weather.
be great. But Scott, you're wearing some Mardi Gras stuff.
I
because
am.
You're
It's
going
that
to play
time
a
of year.
game. 'Tis the season.
Yeah, we're playing a fun game.
We are.
What's the name of it?
We're going to call the game Throw Me Something, Mister.
Throw me something,
That
Mister.
was-
And we're going to do that in a couple
Oh,
segments. But
yes.
before you
It's
go
all
over
about
there,
Mardi Gras.
It is. Before you go over there, tell us about Wendell. We had somebody to celebrate
Yes,
this week.
Wendell, friend of ours, friend of Simple Church. This man right here, he's a great man. He was recognized today during Black History Month as being a assistant. Well, hold on, let me get it right.
That's right.
Administrative chief.
There we
to
go.
the chief of Bossier City. He's also the first African American dog handler that Bossier City Fire Department ever had. So there's that. He's got a lot of awards. He's been there for 23 years. He's a great guy. He's a great friend. I love Wendell. Tammy, that's his lady.
There
She's
you
awesome
go.
too.
That's right. So y'all
Look
went
at
supported
them.
him.
That's a
Great
great
guy.
stand-up
Excited for
guys
Wendell.
right
By the way,
there.
if you look, I'm wearing my Bobby Hill shorts. Apparently, yeah.
Any King of the Hill fans, let us know on social
Yeah,
media.
capri pants.
Tell Carly if you get the Bobby Hill
Yeah.
reference.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Hey,
It was a
thank
great
you,
time.
Scott.
Well,
You're
you
gonna
gotta
go.
go.
I know. I
because
gotta
you
go
gotta
host
get
the
ready
game.
for our
Yeah,
game.
I am
So
excited.
That's
I'm
right.
even
Don't change
sweating.
that
I'm so
channel,
excited.
everybody. We got a cool game coming
Don't turn
up.
that dial.
Don't turn.
Thank you, Scott. Give it up for
All
Scott
right,
Odom.
Thank you.
Scott,
We're going to see him
Thank
again in a
you.
minute over there. Mallory, Mardi Gras, we're excited.
We
We didn't
are.
do the
It's a
parade
fun
yesterday. I
time.
saw a bunch of people.
No, but look, I got my Mardi Gras earrings on.
do.
We got some king cake. Okay, quick question. If
Yes.
you're watching, do you keep the knife in your king cake box?
Oh,
yes or no?
absolutely.
You got to, right? You got to.
Hands
if
down.
you wash a knife every time you're cutting your king cake, you're doing it wrong.
It's not the right.
There's
not
a life
efficient.
hack. There's a life hack.
Absolutely. Where's your favorite king cake?
Well, I really like all king cakes, but I like a nice.
You don't like cream cheese and
I'm
stuff in
afraid
it.
of what I'm about to say, so just know I love a good cinnamon,
That's right.
purple, gold, and yellow king cake. Okay, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Oh.
You know who's my Angie Knight makes my favorite king cake
Homemade.
right there.
Our friend. That's right. But my favorite king cake is from Tubbs. I love a
You
Tubbs
love a
cream
good
cheese
Tubbs
king cake.
king cake.
And they are sponsoring the game today because we have 2 king cakes to give away. Some
Thank
lucky
you,
players
Tubbs.
on the game. And they donated the beads for the game we're about to play called Throw Me Something,
That
Mister.
is a fun place if you haven't stopped by. Get all your Mardi
Tubbs
Gras
Hardware.
needs.
So thank you, Tubbs. Thanks for donating. But before we get to that, Mallory, the team is back from Honduras. We've had
Yay,
folks
they
in
all
Honduras.
made it safely.
That's right. Absolutely. You see them
Look, they
driving around on
did
the
it,
bus.
guys.
They're matching T-shirts. They went down there to do a water well this week, and we've got a couple of the pictures from them that they've been posting. It's been a great trip from what we've heard. We can't wait to hear some more about it.
Look
Went
at
to
that
church.
guy. Look at him.
Brian Reed is in the building this morning. He is safely here, out there on the well, actually doing some work. Old putt-putt.
Oh, I love these
That's right.
pictures.
They found some coconuts. I don't know if they were like supposed to drink those or they just found them and decided to risk it, whatever they want to do. But
Who
this is the
knows?
plaque when they donate a well that says Simple Church on there. Thank
Yeah,
you
if
so
you
much.
zoom in, it says from Simple
I think there's a
Church,
next
which is
picture.
Awesome.
That's right. There you go. A little easier to read. But we want to say thank you to everybody who donated, who gives to make sure things like this happen. Hundreds of people now have access to clean water. I believe this was our 13th well in Simple Church's 14 years that we've done. So we are so thankful.
Our first mission trip since the pandemic.
That's right. It's the first international trip, first any trip, I think. We're
Go
back
team.
trying to figure it out. That's right. It's a good time.
All right. I think Scott's ready.
He is not, because we have a video before we get to Scott. So before we do that,
excited.
you jump the gun. You are. Our high school ministry has an event coming up this week. Jonah, our high school pastor, made a video. And when it comes out of the video, Scott's going to be on stage ready to play Throw Me Something, Mister. Check it out.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
So they are such a Taylor Swift stan.
Crazy fanatic.
Yeah, actually that's true. And so, yeah, a stan is a crazy fan. Ghosting. Ooh. Well,
Ghosting is whenever you just kind of go off the grid, like you ignore someone.
ignoring someone, yes. So if you are texting someone and they refuse to text back, that is ghosting. You've
My
been
wife
ghosted.
did that to me today.
Oh.
Did not.
That's chuggy.
Can you get chuggy with it?
You cannot get chuggy with it.
Is it a noun or a verb?
Adjective.
Adjective.
Can
That's
you
chuggy.
use it in a sentence, please?
In this way, the best example we would have is, oh, that's chuggy.
Disgusting.
We'll count that right there. We'll count that. It is a cringe trend.
Like super fit.
Could be. That's one version of it.
How about like dressed to the nines, like
No, look.
So both of y'all will get a point for that. It is they look good.
Car.
A whip is a car. It is your car. Why? I do not know.
It's like taking up space in your head.
Taking up space in your head. That's actually perfect. So it is when you can't stop thinking about something. It's living rent free in your head.
Man, I think we kind of learned that communication with students sometimes is kind of difficult. This next Sunday, February 27th, that's why we will be having our first student family lunch from 12 to 1 at the Convention Center. If you'd like to sign up, you can sign up on the Simple Church app or the Simple Church website. While we're there, we're going to have someone speak really, really quick. We'll eat some good food and then also just have some conversations about communication with students. While parents are meeting, students will actually be meeting in the Red River Boardroom and have hangout time there as well. Hope to see you there.
So if you're the parent of a high schooler, if you're somebody that is in high school, free lunch, Mallory. You talked about doing this in college.
Oh, yes. One of the reasons I joined a church when I was in college is because they had that free lunch after church on Sundays.
You can't beat free lunch. So next Sunday, February the 27th, check it out upstairs. That's right.
So you bring your family. Your whole family goes? All right.
Your whole family eats together. Jonah's going to do a great thing up there for high school. And then middle school, if you're a middle schooler, they're signing up for a spring break mission trip. First time that I've never done this trip, Mallory. They've gone.
Bounce.
That's right. In Jefferson County, Texas.
That's not too far away.
Easy drive.
If you suffer from homesickness, this will be just a quick trip.
And if you're a parent of a middle schooler who doesn't want your middle schooler around all spring break,
there you go.
Ship 'em off.
Only $75.
can't do anything for
That's
that.
cheaper than a week of daycare, all right?
way
Middle
cheaper.
school.
But
That
they
is
really
awesome.
will
Yes.
get
How
to
can they
go.
find out more information?
You want to follow the MSM TV on Instagram or go to their website, themsm.tv, to get more information on middle school events coming up, high school events. It's with an H instead of the M. So
Got
it's
it.
MSM for middle school, HSM for
I'm
high
following,
school.
I'm tracking.
Make sure you go on there, sign up for high school lunch next week, middle school mission trip, all kinds of fun stuff. But Mallory, speaking of fun,
It is finally time. We got our Simple Church game going on. Hey, Scott, are you ready?
I am ready.
I hear
All right,
it.
we're
do
going to throw
this.
it to you, Scott.
Yes. Throw me something, mister. All right, here we are. Are we ready? Are we ready? I almost called you Haley, but it's Heather, Peyton, Kingston, Hannah Grace Birch, and Charity. And they're playing Throw Me Something, Mister. Basically, the people on this side are trying to get the beads on this side head, or around the head, around the neck. Anyway, are you ready? You got 60 seconds. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Here you go. Come on, throw it. Throw it. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You're doing a terrible job. Come on. Come on, do it. Go a little faster. Faster. Oh, you're cheating. You're leaning over. I'm kidding. You're not cheating. There, go on. All right, we got one. We got 1.5 over there. Oh, there's 2. Still got 1 on Peyton. Kingston has 2. 1, 2. You got to go higher. Put it on there higher. Come on. Come on, there you go. You're halfway there. You're 30 seconds. Oh, there's 2.5 maybe. You still only have 1. You only have 1, Heather. You only have 1. You're leaning all the way over and you can only get 1. Come on, Heather. Come on, Birch. Oh, that's like 2.25. Oh, it's 3. We're going to count it if it's on the hair. 46 seconds, 47. Oh, here we go. Oh, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. You still only have 1, Heather. Come on. Come on, Heather. 58, 59, and so, oh, there we go. We have a clear winner. Charity, Hannah Grace Birch, and Kingston. Heather, what happened? All right, back to you and Evan. Back to you and Evan, and back to Evan and Mallory over there.
At Lighthouse, we strengthen families that are living through childhood cancer by providing them with retreats away from the chaos of hospitals and treatment. And on our retreats, mostly what we're doing is we are serving these families day in and day out, creating this incredible experience where we're being the hands and feet of Jesus for these families, where we're carrying plates, we're doing laundry, we're cleaning bathrooms, we're making beds, so that these folks don't have to worry about a thing and can have a carefree week, and they can just be a family together.
When a family receives a diagnosis of childhood cancer, it's devastating. And they're focusing so much on trying to cure the child that their family life suffers.
When you're in a situation like ours, it's really hard to find rest when your mind is constantly going and you're worried about the next appointment, next medication, and you're just generally worried about your child. It's really difficult to find rest.
So at Lighthouse, since we can't fix the cancer, but we can help kind of try and rebuild that family unit.
You know, my husband did worry that this was going to be a sad week, and this is the opposite of that.
Here at Lighthouse this week, we've had poker night, cornhole, barbecues, a luau on the beach.
They just want to love on your kids and make sure your kids are having an awesome time.
They have the gift of forgetting that their child has cancer at all. Lighthouse has changed our family's life because we were able to introduce to them what it meant to serve.
The volunteers tell us time and time again that this was the best week of their summer, the best time they spent with their kids, the best quality time they spent with their kids, and they also tell us that they're amazed by what their kids can do.
This is a really neat opportunity to serve together as a family, and you get to do it in a really beautiful place.
This is what it looks like to see faith lived out. And I love watching my kids just see worship, to see devotions, to see people living out God's love literally in action.
We have the opportunity to serve over 200 families this year on 18 retreats. Unfortunately, there's about 150 families that didn't make it on a retreat this year because we don't have the space for them. We need more volunteers to come and help us to serve every family.
Where else can you go and in 1 week change an entire family's life and change the part of the story that's super devastating and give them something that they can lean on?
The reason why we do what we do is we want families that we're serving to encounter hope, and a hope in something much bigger than just a hope in a cure. We want them to encounter the hope of Jesus.
Like Honduras, excited to be going going back on mission trips, being able to do this one. This was at the beach. That's not a
That
bad way
is
to do
a
it.
really neat one. We don't have anything else like this.
Oh, man, yeah. So I think they went 1 year, and then they got canceled in 2020, got canceled in 2021. So we're back this year helping families with
How
childhood
exciting.
cancer. Robin always says it's pretty hard to think of anybody who hasn't been affected in some way by kids going through cancer. And so this is a week you and your
Right.
family, you go together, you spend the time together. If you're looking at something to do as a family this summer, you help another family, you do good, and walk through it with them. They have great programming. This is what they do. They're really good at it. You just show up and love on some other people.
Right. You can find more information about Lighthouse Family Retreat on their website. They also have an Instagram.
Hey.
And they've responded before when we put pictures up. So
I like that.
they're on it. You
That's
can find
right.
a lot of information and see how you can help.
That's right. And the Simple Church app is also the best place to sign up to get all the information, find more about them. If you can't remember the website in a minute, just download the Simple Church app. Best way to stay in touch to know what's happening. And the trip for Simple Church, signing up now. Look at that team. They're
Look at that.
Absolutely.
And for you viewers, we have an exclusive little tease for you just for watching because we haven't announced it anywhere else yet. But we have a very special day coming up March 20th. You'll get all the information sent to you this week. So make sure you're checking your email, looking at all our socials, our website. But we are going to have a very special family, friend. You know what we used to call in college when we didn't live with our family? Framly.
Oh,
Friends and
that's
family.
cute.
So you can have a family team, and we're going to do good together for the Lighthouse Retreat. It's going to be so much fun. So pencil it in. Special exclusive for you. Little tease.
Tease. That's a good professional tease. But Mallory, we've got an overloaded big 3 today. It's really a big 4.
I know. I'm
We
a rule
cheated.
follower, so you're doing that,
That's
okay?
right. So
Not
check
me.
out the big 3.5. That's what we wanted to tease for the Mardi Gras. The flow. All right, so Mallory,
The big
announcements,
3.
things that are
I
coming
have
up.
to be honest, I was not paying attention when y'all started doing this, and I thought this was a nod to This Is Us.
The big
Any
3.
This Is Us fans out there, the big 3? I
Carly
was
thought
like,
that.
we're
She
doing-
definitely thought that.
I was like, we're doing a series about This Is Us.
Absolutely.
But it's not. Can you tell me what the big 3 is? In case you kind of like tune out for a second.
That's right. If you're new to the Backstage with the Simple Church show, if you've been watching, we're trying to let you know each week the biggest, most important things that are coming up at Simple Church to help you remember. We have this handy-dandy slide that shows you what's on there.
The big 3.
Whoa.
Oh,
Look
and
at
it
that.
changes. Wow.
That's impressive. So the first one, child
This is
dedication.
helpful for me. I'm a visual learner, so
There you
thank
go.
you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for that.
Thank you. So child dedication, Mal, talk about what it meant to our family.
Okay, child dedication is something that our church does a couple times a year, and we usually meet upstairs. It's a time where you can invite your family to come and dedicate your child to raising them like Jesus would.
That's
in the
exactly
church.
right.
And to us, I mean, we are a part of our church a lot, but it was so cool to get to invite grandparents and parents, aunts and uncles to just come be with us for just 5 minutes on a Sunday morning. It's casual. Meet with one of our pastors and just pray for the life of your child. It's just a fun, special time.
It is.
So if you have a kid and you haven't done this, we don't have a certain age limit.
Some teenagers
A
probably
lot-
need to be
Yeah,
rededicated.
don't, they'd be like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah,
Love
maybe
it.
not teenagers.
Like, it's an intervention.
So babies, preschoolers, that age typically come in. Fun fact, there's Brittany Spivey there is our cover model on the graphic.
Goodness, with her boy, she has 4 boys. Hey, she might need to be signing up. If you're friends with Brittany, let her know. She's got a
Tag
new
her.
one.
Absolutely, but it's going to be Sunday, March the 27th here at the Shreveport Convention Center. You sign up on the Simple Church app
Yes,
or the
you
website.
need to sign up so that we can make it extra special for you and your family. We want to know that you're coming, and you need time to invite your friends and family.
Your family.
Your family.
That's right. We give the child a Bible. They keep their whole life. The pastor prays with them. It really is a great
It is
event.
a really special time, and we'll even take pictures for you.
So that's a month. Can you believe it's almost March?
I
February's
cannot
over.
believe it.
It's crazy. It's flying by. All right. Second
All
thing, this
right.
is yours.
My personal favorite. We get to choose a new volunteer every single month. If you're ever out at Simple Church or even in the middle of the week and you see a volunteer that catches your eye, please let me know. I love to be able to brag on them. And what's cool about this volunteer of the month, we are in February, all right?
That's right.
And this friend of mine, he just started volunteering. A lot of times I get on here and I'm like, they volunteered for years or they helped open the church. But this friend just started and he has already blown us away. And I know some of you have already seen him if you're coming here on Sundays. So congratulations, Timothy Hart.
Hey, Tim.
You might be out there listening. He should be at the front of our doors, if not pretty soon.
He's greeting.
I have something for you, Timothy. I'm going to be bringing you some swag, some gifts. But I do we have that video ready? Because this is what you're missing. Goodness, Timothy, I love you.
He just started, full of energy.
Yes, he had no idea he was being filmed for that. That's just him. He is going to make sure you are having a great time when you enter this building. He's going to fist pump, dance with you. Make sure you say hello, and please tell him congratulations this month.
That's right. He's awesome. Thank you, Tim. If you see him in there coming in, make sure you let him know, and Mallory's got something for you. And that is the second part of the Big Three, but if they want to nominate a volunteer for this month, how do they do that?
Please, you can find me on any socials, message us, or Mallory, M-A-L-L-O-R-Y. I used to say that to the Jell-O commercial.
J-E-L-L-O.
M-A-L-L-O. R-Y. Okay. Mallory at thesimplechurch.tv. It doesn't have to be a long, sappy story. Just say, hey, I recognize this person. Have you given him a shout out yet? I would love to brag on you because we simply couldn't do what we do every Sunday and all week without all of you. Thank you, volunteers.
Simply. That's a good
I
tie-in.
didn't even mean to do that. The Lord is
just
good.
Natural. So the last thing today is Family Matters. A new series kicks off. We're excited about. Look at that graphic, Caleb.
Look at that.
That is sharp. I like the old wallpaper.
Oh, look. Here we go, Carly. We weren't that
Big three.
off. There's the big three.
That's right. So each week we're going to teach you some life lessons from your favorite TV shows. And today we have guest speaker John Haigler. Mallory, John Haigler did something he's never done in his many years of life.
He's done a lot of wild things.
He
you
has.
know, every time we're around him, we're like, there's another unbelievable story.
But this
But
week,
that guy, don't we just love him?
we do.
He's not my boss or anything, but I just love that man.
He, this week, made a TikTok. First time he's ever done TikTok.
Look we will
He
make
had
him young
costume
if it's the
changes.
last thing we do.
Darn right. So here's his TikTok before he comes up and speaks to
Oh,
get everybody in the
yeah.
right headspace.
One day after watching Tool Time. 1 week after watching Tool Time. 1 full month after watching Tool Time.
So our friends back here are a little shocked to even see him on any type of social media, but do we have news for you?
John Haigler's an Instagrammer / YouTuber now,
Did
too.
you know that?
He's going to talk about that in his
John's
message.
Garage.
That's right. So we
Give
are
him
excited
a follow.
about
We're
this
not
series.
even sponsoring him yet.
We're not. They didn't pay for this ad. It's just organic.
It's going to be awkward when you don't recognize him because he's going to be behind a huge fence the whole time he's speaking.
He's going to be talking Tool Time. If you don't know the show from the 90s, it's a great message. Tim Allen, the show today is great. John's going to have a great message. The band's ready. Anybody in the room excited? Anybody ready to go? Couple of them. Here we go. Thanks for watching the pre-show. Make sure you check out this great message with John and have a great week.